am a matchstick. Not special, not different. Just a slender piece of soft poplar wood with a tiny red phosphorus head that hasn't burned yet, hasn't lit anything. For years I've been lying inside this cardboard box among dozens of other matches. Around me are friends. Sometimes we joke, sometimes we stay silent, and most of the time, in the dark, we listen to the sounds outside. The house where our box is kept smells of fresh bread. There's always warmth, always the sound of laughter. We rest on the mantle of the heater, a safe place where the family's child looks at us curiously every day. Sometimes he picks up the box, shakes it, listens to our rattling, and then sets us aside with a childish giggle. The father, a tall man with tired hands and calm eyes, sometimes picks one of us in the evenings when he returns home, strikes a small flame, and lights the oil lamp. The mother is always with sleeves rolled up, her hands dusted with flour. The sound of spoons and pots mixes with the songs she hums under her breath. But more important than all is the child. A little boy with eyes full of dreams. I don't know his name, but I know his voice. His gleeful shrieks when he chases his younger sister. His peaceful tone when he cuddles into his mother's arms at night. We matchsticks may seem lifeless, but we have memories. And from that very first night, I felt that this house was a place I wanted to stay in forever. But there's never truly a forever. Sometimes life, even within the smallest boxes, hides things no flame can ever illuminate. Everything started that night. The air was cold, as always, but the heater was on, spreading the calm sound of flames throughout the room. I lay in my box, weary from witnessing yet another day of laughter, play, and the scent of freshly baked bread still lingering in the air. But suddenly, there was a sound. Not the clink of a spoon in a pot, not a child's laughter, not even the weary footsteps of the father. A sound that felt like the sky was screaming, like the roar of a long-forgotten fury. The walls shook. The boy screamed. The mother ran. The father yelled, "Everyone down on the ground!" And we inside the box, trembled. There was a tiny crack in our box's lid, and through that crack, I saw an orange and red light ripping through the night. A light not for warmth, not for brightness. A light of death, a light that smelled like burning memories. The second explosion shattered the window. Dust, smoke, screams, cries, and then only silence. A silence even we matchsticks could understand. Something was over, something big, something like life. When the box finally opened, the light was softer but cold. Dusty, trembling fingers pulled us out. They were the fingers of the same child. He was alive. But his eyes? They were no longer a child's. And I, amid the ashes of a home that no longer existed, realized I am a matchstick that was never meant to burn. I was only meant to witness,